relative newcomer to St. Joseph Parish, there were a few things I noticed as soon as I arrived. First, this parish's long history of families being active in our parish and school activities, and second, your generosity. Members of this parish are always ready to serve. Well, we have a project we need your help with. This project is the building of a new high school with the ultimate goal of the whole school, pre-K through 12, all on one side of the street.
Our current building, it has a lot of history to it, but it has reached its capacity. It's reached its capacity when it comes to how many students it can hold. It's reached its capacity when it comes to what we need for it in technology. So a new building would help us advance our students and to make the progressive steps into the future for them.
I know, we have big goals. With your help, we will meet these goals.
When I think of a new school for St. Joe, two things come to my mind that I think would impact students and families alike. Number one, when I think of a new school, I think of it as a symbol of assurance and commitment that St. Joseph is here to provide quality academics, a quality Catholic education for students for years to come.
In its 140 years of education, St. Joseph's School has withstood the test of time, expanding from a small 4-room school building with only 20 students to housing 520 students in kindergarten through 12th grade in 3 separate buildings. So, why do we need a new school building? The studies we have conducted have indicated it would be more cost efficient to build a new building than to update the existing property.
Hi, my name's Jake Naples, and I've been a member of St. Joseph Parish for most of my life. In addition to that, my wife Marissa and I have got 3 kids at St. Joseph, so we're very excited about this project, and I want to thank you for taking time to learn more about it. So before we dive into the details of the high school project, I thought it'd be beneficial if you could look and see where the high school is going and how it fits into our master plan. So here's what our campus looks like today after the completion of Spiriton Hall. So to help you get oriented, right here's where the church is, here's the new Spiriton Center, here's where our existing high school is, and then here's downtown Conway. So here's the location of the new high school. For those of you that are familiar with our campus, you'll know that prior to starting construction, we have to remove those portable buildings and also demo the science building addition right here. But the advantage of building it here is it allows us to keep the kids in the existing high school while this building's being constructed. The other advantage is it puts a new building on the corner of our campus and will be highly visible when you come down to college from this direction. So after the new high school is complete, the next step is to demo the existing high school. And after that's complete, you'll notice that we've got this really good green space between our high school and Spiriton Hall. So here's the next step in our campus master plan. Hopefully sometime in my lifetime, we'll build a K-6 facility right here. If you recall from past parent surveys, getting all the kids on this side of Harkrider is something very important. The other thing I want you to know is that we're already planning on how these two facilities would connect. As an example, you'll see in the later video that we're talking about putting the elevator somewhere here in this area where it can serve both buildings at a later date. So here's what our long-term campus master plan looks like. As we talked about, here's where the high school facility will go. Here's where the K-6 facility will go, which will allow us to turn this building into a preschool and maybe some kindergarten classroom space. And again, as I talked about in the previous slide, it really helps us get everybody on this side of Harkrider. If you recall from some past surveys of the parish, a safe room was something that was really important to a lot of people. Right now, the current plan is to put the safe room in this building, which makes the most sense because it puts it centrally located in the campus. The other thing about this plan is it still leaves us this great green space. There's plenty of room in there, as we talked about, for a playground or an outdoor gathering area. The other thing I like about this plan is, if you'll notice, it kind of frames the exterior of our campus with buildings and keeps all of our students on the interior, which helps with safety. And the last thing I really like about this plan is it keeps the church the center focus of our whole campus. So it's most visible when you come down College, and it's also most visible when you're coming down from downtown Conway. So that's a quick overview of what our long-term campus master plan is and how this new high school project fits into it. Again, thank you for taking the time to be interested in this capital campaign. If you have any questions or concerns about the master plan, please don't hesitate to call one of the administrators at St. Joseph. Thank you again.
A new building would ensure that we can continue to provide students with the best education possible, adapt more easily as new technology evolves, and continue to ensure their safety. Our mission as Catholics is to form the leaders of tomorrow, leaders who will practice our Catholic values. Through this campaign, by providing our students with a state-of-the-art facility, we will be able to better serve our students and enable them to become those leaders who go out and set the world on fire with the mission of the love of Jesus.
Thank you all for listening to our presentation. I'm Jacqueline Kortzmeyer, a 1984 alum of St. Joseph and a member of the Capitals Campaign Committee. Anyone who knows me knows how much I love St. Joseph's School. Now, let's talk about the program budget, how you can be a part of the campaign, and some really exciting news. This image shows the program budget for this campaign. Keep in mind, these numbers are estimated and evolving daily. This budget is inclusive of all things required by the diocese, along with the maintenance fund. As you can see, the actual building of this project will total around $8.5 million. This includes the demolition of buildings and asbestos abatement. The next couple of rows show the other costs that come with building a building. It shows all the professional fees, an allowance for furniture, fixtures, and equipment, the contingency amount as a cushion in case something comes up and drives up the cost, and a maintenance fund, which is suggested by our parish as good practice to cover future maintenance needs of the building, giving the total needed to complete this project being a little over $10.9 million. It will take all of us to make this happen, and I know we can do it. As many of you know, we started this campaign back last spring, and then it was halted by the pandemic. To date, we have 5.6 million pledged. You will also see a start building mark there on our logo, which is around the 8 to 9 million mark needed in total pledges in order to get this project started, with our ultimate goal being 10.9 million to see it to completion. Now, let's talk about the truly exciting part. St. Joseph, our faith, our children, our future school capital campaign has received a $4 million matching grant. Yes, you heard that right. $4 million from an anonymous source. To date, our 5.6 million raised in pledges includes 2.8 million of this matching grant. We still have 1.2 million to take advantage of to complete the $4 million match. Help us take advantage of this opportunity. You guessed it, we need your help. Every pledge, no matter the size, helps us reach our goal. We have been working towards the ambitious goal to have this building open for the 22-23 school year. It is still possible, and we hope that you'll help us achieve it. We are asking each of you to consider a sacrificial pledge that could be fulfilled over the next 3 years. If you need to pledge over a longer period of time, that is an option too. We have many ways in which you can give to this campaign. You can give via cash or check. There are now envelopes for this campaign in your monthly church envelope packet. Check out your February packet. Or drop off your contribution to the high school office at 502 Front Street. You can choose to give online via your bank account with an automatic draft or with your credit card. Visit the school website at stjosephconway.org and click on the Capital Campaign button across the top of the page. This will take you to the campaign page where you will scroll to the bottom of that page and be given the option to click here for fax online giving or click here for PayPal online giving. You may choose either option to set up online giving. You can also use the text to give option by texting the word bulldog to 662-503-2520. Or you can call Kathy White, the school bookkeeper, at 501-327-5528, and she can help you with your pledge. We also accept gifts of stock, IRA or retirement distributions, real estate, and more. In order to stay on track with our current timeline and start construction at the beginning of May, we would love to have your pledge by the end of February. You can find a copy of the pledge card on our capital campaign page on the school website. A packet of information will be mailed out in the next couple of weeks to serve as a reminder that it is time to make your pledge. Thank you in advance for your support of this project, and go Bulldogs.
Our faith, our children, our future capital campaign needs the support of the parish, the school, and its alumni.
A new school means that we are invested in our children and we will be here in the future.
As this project gets underway, I ask that you help us by giving, serving, and praying. Give as generously as you can to this school endeavor. It will take the sacrifice of the church and school communities to accomplish this goal. Serve by helping with fundraisers and making the community aware of our goals. And then especially pray for God's guidance in seeing this goal to fulfillment.
Our school board has studied our situation, and they really know what we need, and they prayed over this, and they know what type of buildings we need, and we appreciate all their work, and our new buildings will last a long time, and we need your help.
The children of this parish are our future. Help us invest in them.
The good news is that we have the cash money to go ahead and make this new school a reality. The bad news is that this cash money is still in your pocket.